Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-bomb. We are back with Football Manager 2021 and Eastern Resurgence 2 with Steaua Bucharest. And today we face Gloria Buzău. We've got 3 more games before we split into the Championship playoff group and the relegation group. We've just come back from our winter break. It's the first game back. We've got Gloria today. Next episode we'll have our final 2 games before we split. And then we will find out if we're going to be in this playoff group or not. We are 2 points clear at the moment in 5th place. So hopefully we can get it. Today against Gloria, we are pretty firm favourites. Gloria down at the wrong end of the table, 3 points above bottom spot. So before that, we've got some transfers to go through. We've added some new players to our ranks. And there's been a few departures as well. So we'll go through those and then we'll go into Gloria. Last episode against Mioveni, it was a slightly disappointing draw away from home. They were, we were probably favourites for it. Didn't play especially well. The first half was especially poor. They scored early on. Eastbas got a goal just after that hour. Wasn't a great performance. We played friendlies to keep the fitness up when we came back in February. Some of these teams were, better than us. Some of them were lower than us. Wasn't really fussed about the results, really. It was about getting fitness. But let's see who has joined the club in the January transfer window. First of all, Stefan Bordeanu has gone on loan to Targu Sequiesc. I think that's how you say it, Sequiesc. Yeah, he was like a backup. Wasn't happy at being played, so he did want to leave. He has gone on loan because we couldn't get anyone to get him permanently. So he's gone on loan. Which meant that we had to get another goalkeeper in, so we'll show you him. So our new goalkeeper is Alexandria Graham, who is 29, so a much more experienced goalkeeper, because Mushat is very young, Bordeanu is very young, so we have someone much more experienced. He's come from Argus for £2 million. He played a few games for them last season, but for us, I'm not sure how much he'll play. I think for the rest of this season, we will persevere with Musat unless he does something really badly. But Graham is a very good second choice goalkeeper. He is important though, so I think he's going to expect to be played. So what I think we'll do is we'll keep Mushat for these 3 games, and then when we split, we may move to Graham. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, it looks like a very capable goalkeeper. Got some good physicals in there. Mentally, he's not too bad. Reflexes are good. One-on-one seems pretty good. Good passing, good handling, and not too bad in the air as well. And he's 6'6", so yeah, looks like a very capable goalkeeper, and 4 stars as well. Technically, and on paper, one of the best players we're going to have at our club. We've also added Claudio Negriscu on loan from Cluj. He's an 18-year-old right winger. Again, it's another player that we can add if we need to have someone homegrown under 18, because you have to have one in your playing 11. So we currently have Maliele, a midfielder, Gele, the striker, and now we have Negriscu as well. So yeah, we've got a few different options there, which is nice. And for an 18-year-old, he looks pretty good. He's quick, his dribbling is good, his crossing isn't too bad, very good technique and good flair as well. So for a white winger, this guy is definitely going to get some games this season because he looks good. He's on loan for the season, and hopefully he will turn out to be good. Angel Roose is another 18-year-old that we've got. He's on loan from CSA Bucharest. He's a central defender. And again, doesn't look too bad. And, he could play if he needs to. I think our centre-backs are pretty set with Wallace and Becher. But Roose looks pretty good. Again, heading's good. Tackling's good at 13. He's, good in the air, 15. He's only 6'1", but with 15 jumping and 13 heading, that really doesn't matter too much. And then a permanent signing, Slavisa Maximovich. He's a Bosnian. He's coming from Textilak, who are a team in Bosnia and Herzegovina. £16,000 is the fee. He's earning £275 a week, and he's a kind of a more defensive midfielder. Can play as a ball winner. I think we'll use him as the box-to-box because that's, the kind of player that we have. But physically, he looks, pretty well-rounded. Technically, I'd like him to be a little bit better, but 12 marking's not too bad. If we have a look at him as a box-to-box, maybe, we can see. Yeah, I mean, if stuff's in single figures, that's not particularly good. So maybe we can change that box-to-box to a ball winner, because they're looking pretty good. Mentally, he's decent. Physically, he's pretty good. Just a bit lacking on the technical side. So we can't really have him forward too much. I think he is going to be maybe a defensive midfielder, but we'll see. I think that's everything that's happened transfer-wise. So yeah, we've brought in a few new players, a couple of them permanent and a couple on loan for the rest of the season. So for this game, Gloria Buzău at 18th, we're 5th. We're going to be pretty well favoured in this match. How are we looking weather-wise? Wet. You don't get to see the match odds from here anymore. I think you get like a preview email like a while before. So, yeah, we don't get to see that. We have a few absentees. Becher and Malele are suspended for this game. They picked up too many yellow cards. They got their 4th bookings in the match last episode. So they're missing for this game with suspensions. Passionel's also out with an injury at the moment. He's got a groin injury, which will keep him out for maybe a couple of weeks. We'll see when he's back. But yeah, he's going to be unavailable today, unfortunately. So let's do a quick pick and see what it gives it. So it's given us Vlad Nicu in midfield, which I don't really want to do because I don't really rate him that highly. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to put Kostas in behind Ispas. We've got Negriscu on the right hand side, which I'm fine with. We can put Raichu in midfield, although even Raichu's got a bit of a concern. We're a bit lacking in midfield in this game. Raichu's not recommended to be selected. We're going to struggle to get a team out in this game, especially in midfield. I think we're going to have to play Nicu unless we maybe go 2 up top. Okay, we're going to go Dragos Nikolai in midfield. Is he good as a DLP? Kind of. Yeah, we'll go Nikolai. He's young, but I'm sure he can do well. So, bit of a makeshift midfield here. I think we'll have Nichu on the bench just in case we have another injury in midfield. But I think we'll go with this team. We're not going to have Graham just yet, though. We'll go Mushat for these last 3 games, and then we'll see where we go from there. Because I don't really want to drop Mushat. He doesn't really deserve to be dropped because he's been better than he was last season, in fact. He's conceded more goals, but his rating is much higher. Looking at our options, let's put up that pressing intensity a bit because we don't really want to be doing that less anymore. We're kind of better than they were expecting us to be this season. So we can kind of attack a little bit more. I won't be too disappointed if we don't get promotion this season. I'd like to try and finish in that top 6 and see where we go from there. But it's going to be tough to get promotion, especially considering, at the moment we're 5th. I don't think there's a lot of points actually between the top 6 teams. But yeah, I mean, if we qualify for the top 6, I'll be happy. Anything beyond that is a bonus as far as I'm concerned. Back-to-back promotions are always tough. Yet to see a highlight in this game in the first half an hour. Here's one. It's a free kick for us. I think we've had 6 shots to their 0, but we haven't had one on target yet. Vidrari with this free kick, and it's Wallace at the far post, but it is over. It's the first highlight of the match that we've seen. And a throw in here. 36 minutes gone. Kostas has the ball, and here is Nikolai. And Ispas heads it back to Kostas. I thought he was going to head it towards goal then. I don't know why he didn't. Here's Maximovich, and he gets a goal on his senior debut. Fantastic stuff. Slavisa Maximovich, the Bosnian, in his first appearance in the league for Steaua, makes it 1-0, 37th minute. I mean, that's one way to make a name for yourselves. I think his finishing is probably pretty low, but this was good from outside the box here by Maximovich. Let's see it again. Controlled it well, shot with the right foot into the goal. Nice finish, nice strike, and it's 1-0. What is his finishing? It's 8, so it's not horrible, but, I'll take it. Negriscu's got the ball here. Kostas. Maximovich to Nikolai. And Maximovich has it again here. Tudor. Ispas. Oh, that was close. Kostas. And Ispas. Maximovich, the goal scorer. Nikolai to Kostas. Passing the ball around very well here. Negriscu. Oh, good save by Stoyan to his left. We've dominated this game. We haven't allowed them a single shot. We only have 1 goal to show for it, but we're well in control of this match. We're winning every ball, it seems. Not getting to the second balls, though. It was a good header, but we couldn't capitalise on that. Here's Pivtor to Kovachev, and a spell of possession here for Gloria, which we haven't really seen so far. Pivtor still got the ball, and here's Kiobanu to Baboy and Kasongo, and a good save by Mushat. I think it might have just gone off the post, actually. It's a goal kick. Mushat didn't get to it. There's a good chance for them to equalise there, but they did not take it. Baboy with a header away, Nikolai with it back, and here's Kostas. And Maximovich can go for goal again. Oh my god. I think he only scores bangers because that's 2 in the first half. And that one was almost 30 yards out. Fantastic goal again by Maximovich. What a debut he's having. He scored twice already. Can he get a hat-trick on his debut? How many people can say they've done that apart from maybe Rooney? It's really not a thing you see very often. 2-0. Both goals coming from our new Bosnian. Very good first half. We dominated the game. Didn't allow them a single shot, I don't think. So, yeah, very pleased with how things are going. Let's just try and add to that scoreline, shall we? Well, they had 1 shot. So, Yeah, we're well on top in this game. I would almost want to go attacking and just go hell for leather and try and get more goals. But let's just keep sensible. We'll stay on positive, and let's just see if we can add a build onto this 2-0. As Vidrari has a free kick that's gone in the goal. It is 3-0 with 55 minutes on the clock almost. Vidrari gets his 4th goal of the season. 2 of those have been penalties. He is one of our better penalty takers in the squad. And again, a 3rd goal from outside the box. This one from a dead ball though. Good free kick. 3-0. We are absolutely cruising in this game. And here is Maximovich. Already on 2 goals today. Can he get a hat-trick on his debut? It'd be nice to see, but let's keep things going. Tudor. Could be getting a 4th here. Tudor's having a bit of a free run down this left channel. And it's come to Kostas. And here's Maximovich. And he has got himself a hat-trick. Wow. Slavisa Maximovich. 3 shots from outside the box. 3 goals. With 8 finishing. I mean, that's one of the best debuts I've seen for any of my players. It's probably the first one that's got a hat-trick in his first match. And he's a defensive midfielder. Unbelievable stats. 3 shots from outside the box. All 3 go in. Stunning performance. Stunning performance. This is how you want to do in your first match after your winter break. We are absolutely cruising against Gloria Bazal here. As Brasamovic clears it forward. Not really to anybody. Bit of a wayward one. And Gloria have really not been in this game at all. I don't think they've had a shot on target. They've had very few shots at all. As the ball goes forward to Ispas. But it's dealt with okay. And here is Maximovich, the hat-trick hero on his debut. Negriscu, the 18-year-old on loan. Here's Ispas. Kostas, Maximovich. Is he going to have a go again? Oh my god, he is. I can't believe this. 4 goals on his debut. That's got to be a first. Has anyone ever scored 4 goals in their first match for a club? He's a defensive midfielder. This is absolutely bizarre. It's not even an hour in yet. There may be more goals to come. I'm keeping him on. Can he get 5? Okay, 74 minutes. I'm going to make some changes. Kostas is getting a bit tired, so we are going to bring on Nietzsche. I feel like we can rotate a little bit now and rest some players. Maximovich is on a 10. I don't think I've ever had a player have a 10 out of 10. I'm not sure that I've ever had anyone score 5 goals. I've had 4 a few times. But yeah, I'm not sure that I've had someone score 5 goals in the game before. But again, a 10 out of 10 player is definitely a first for me. Jelle is also going to come on in place of Jonat Aspas. We've got one more change to make. Tudor is going to be replaced by... do you know what? We're going to give Chipaliu a game. The poor guy has been injured for so long. His ability has completely dropped off. He's going to go at the end of the season. But we're going to give him a game just because it's been so long since we've seen Bogdan. Well, full time. Steaua 5, Gloria Bazal 0. What a performance by the debutant Maximovich. The defensive midfielder gets himself 4 goals and a 10 out of 10 on his debut. Absolutely unbelievable performance by the whole team as well. The defending was spot on. We barely allowed them a sniff at goal. Just an absolutely outstanding performance. What a way to come back from your winter break. Has anyone ever scored 4 goals on the debut? It must be very rare. In fact, I'm going to look it up. Has anyone ever done that? Immediately, I'm seeing Romelu Lukaku scored 4 goals on his Inter Milan debut. That was a pre-season friendly though, so it wasn't competitive, so I'm not counting it. Here's one. Jesse Lingard scored 4 goals on his debut for Birmingham on loan from Man United. It was in 2013. That's probably the 2 biggest ones. Lukaku in a friendly and Lingard on loan from Man United at Birmingham. But yeah, Maximovich, what a debut. 4 goals. Unbelievable. This journalist, whose name I'm not going to try and pronounce, actually I am, because it's always fun, Florin Schnellenberger, says, how good was that goal by Slavisa Maximovich? I don't know if you were watching, but he scored 4 goals and they were all outside the box. Can we add an additional comment? Which one? When was the last time I used an additional comment in a press conference? That was certainly a good match. 5-0. Really, really good. So, when we come back, we will play our final 2 league games of the season. We've got Craiova, and then we have Galaci, who got promoted with us from Division 3. We're 2 behind Argish, who got relegated from the 1st Division last season. And we are now 5 points clear, but there are some teams still to play. Dinamo 2 haven't played a game yet, but they can't get promoted because they're a second they're a reserve team, so they can't get promoted. So yeah, things looking very, very good, and that was a cracking performance to come back from the winter break. But anyway guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, do subscribe and turn on notifications. And if if this video was anything to go by, hopefully the next one will be just as good, with a convincing, stunning 5-0 win today over Gloria Bazal. What a debut for Maximovich, entertaining as hell. And hopefully the final 2 games will be just as good, because that was a cracking performance. Hopefully we can do the same in the final 2 games. But anyway guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.